whatever this delusion is that you guys will ever be able to compete with me, let go of it.
Salute, MobTube. How is everybody today? Let's see. Jesse Roth, Miss Can't Be Wrong, Joey Dimes, Sis, Stephanie Lynn R. Yes, it was. And if you're new, welcome. Thank you for being here. Let me see. All right, Sven Larson, Predict and Win, Jersey Girl 732, War, Michael Hensley, Antonino. Hello, FBS, Angel Riddick, whatever the hell her name is, real life scumbag from a long line of scumbags. Let her keep burying herself, bro. We punch back, people. That's right, Michael, and that's exactly what I'm going to do. Yeah, I agree with you on this too, Predict and Win. Spineless. Boston J, Deadly, Maverick. Let's see. Carmine S, Edward Everett. Big Vic 1965. Frankie Rizzo, Steve Cutler, J.R. Boston, the Sit Down, a Mafia History podcast. Oh, okay. I was in the shower, Jeff, and I started the show right away. So I'll call you after this. You have my word. Raging Bull, MRE Fertilizer Management, Beck, Jesse Roth, 199. We call her the Diaper Donna now. That's beautiful. That's beautiful. She is a baby. Thank you, Jesse Roth. Angel got punched back big time last night. Yes, she did. We are going to clown Angel today. We're going to have fun, and we're going to talk about everything that went on. FBS missed the live, woke up 5 a.m. Wow, that really happened? Crazy. Yeah, bro. You believe that, Philadelphia? Bro. Unbelievable, Pee-wee. She was that bothered. Now, I heard she has a show tonight. Oh, I did last night. I did, Steve Cutler, and I'm going to again today. I don't care if I have to go buy a whole nother box. FBS, I see Gaudio around my hood all the time. You want me to give him a wedgie? I don't think you want to give that dude a wedgie. But so Angel apparently has a show scheduled for tonight. I don't know if she changed the name, but somebody told me earlier that it was titled I bother you more than you bother me. Okay. Now this is what I mean about Joey Dimes, give me 1 second. Actually, you know what? It's between me and John DeLuca. I'll tell you in private. Joey, you know that, but I'm not going to put it on here just in case. I wouldn't disrespect John that way. Here's the thing about how these people live in an alternate reality, and I'm going to talk a lot about that. You proved last night that I bother you more than you bother me. Okay? Look, I haven't bothered you in a couple of days, I believe. I haven't really been talking about you. Last night, I do an interview that has nothing to do with you. Nothing. It's just an actor from Gravesend and an ex-porn star. That's it. And you were so butthurt because you think you own Gravesend. Gravesend is your show. And you got these fucking actors like William DeMeo scared because I'm assuming he wants to get in any future projects that your brother might be involved with. Again, the Gotti name. You think they care about you? No, of course not. It's like AJ Soprano, remember? When he was going to fight the kid and the kid backed down and the other guy said to him, he's real scared of you. Same thing. No, he was scared of his father. And in Angel's case, they're worried about maybe being excluded from any future John Gotti Jr. projects, even though we have yet to see a single one. It's been in the works for, I think, about 5 fucking years now. Maybe the Gotti 2 movie. Who knows? Who knows? Maybe William has a part in that, and he's afraid if he crosses Angel, he'll get fired from it. I don't know. Steve Cutler, Angel showed the world she's a total zero while FBS came out the hero. Yes, that's what they don't get. I'm gonna give you an example of the alternate reality. I've been getting a lot of comments saying bad week for you guys. Boy, you had a rough week, didn't you? And then MRE at like 3 a.m. or something is doing a show called Rough Week for the Rat Pack or something, which, by the way, the Rat Pack is on your side, MRE, and you're the head rat. And we're going to have more on that tonight. We got more evidence now on MRE. So you're going to see that tonight, hopefully, if Common Sense can join me tonight. But what do you mean it was a bad week? Hold on. Let me, yeah, Jeremy Piacosta was the kid, LOL with AJ. Yep. Jeremy Piacosta. Yep. DJ Kaz, $9.99, my entertainment monthly fee, way better than Netflix or Hulu. Fuck Angel. Thank you, DJ Kaz. I wish everybody thought that way. Thank you very much. Thank you. So where was I at? Somebody remind me. Where was I? Oh, a great the week. Yeah, it was a great week. It was a what do you mean? Guys, do you really think does MRE actually think in his mind that somehow they're winning? Guys, look at what we've done. Look what I've done. But especially as a team, me, Gunsmoke, Common Sense. I mean, are you serious? MRE has to show his face now, or at least we know who he is because of me and Gunsmoke. Same with NB. Everybody knows who she is. Okay? Not to mention, I exposed the fact that Angel isn't even a Gotti, isn't even related to John Gotti. Okay? And then we exposed that MRE is a rat. There's no doubt about that. There's no doubt. Common Sense is going to tell you tonight about a federal attorney he called and asked a question to. And wait till you hear the answer. Okay? But we exposed that MRE is a rat. After we exposed who he is, we exposed that he's a rat. There's no way around it. There's no denying it. And these dickheads think because Jimmy Calandra had Gunsmoke Photoshop a picture and may have told a lie in a story that we're down for the count. Like, what? First of all, Jimmy, I know why he was doing it, okay? He told Gunsmoke ahead of time, but whatever. It doesn't even matter. Doesn't even matter. Even if Jimmy did that and lied, you want to say Jimmy has no credibility now? No credibility. Jimmy has no credibility because of that. Okay. Let's see. You're basing this, first of all, on the fact that you guys actually believe this Convict Inc. dickhead when he says that Tommy Karate calls him like that. Yeah, like Tommy Karate wakes up in federal prison. The first thing he does is call Robert Rosso. Are you guys fucking stupid? Well, I know you are. This guy's in prison 30 fucking years now, Tommy Karate. Do you think he's worried about what Jimmy Calandra's saying? Do you think he gives a fuck? Him or Tommy Reynolds? Everything Rosso says is a lie. We exposed him for that. I made him admit on Lee Cole's show that he lied. Plus, I called him out on the Tommy Reynolds thing. If there's anyone who has no credibility, it's fucking Convict Inc. He said to me he'll provide a picture with him and Tommy Reynolds. Where is it? Where is it? And so what? He's got pictures with Tommy Karate. So just because you want to believe him, if he says Tommy Karate called me and says he don't know Jimmy, you guys just buy that hook, line, and sinker? Jimmy grew up right there. Jimmy was Paulie Galino's number 2. It would be more surprising if he didn't know him than it would, if he did. It would be way more surprising. How could he not? How could he not? It's common knowledge. Paulie Galino was a fucking Tommy Karate protege. Jimmy was his number 2 guy. What are the fucking chances Tommy Karate didn't know him? And what are the chances Tommy Karate is worried about any of this bullshit or really calling fucking Robert Rosso from prison to talk about shit that happens on YouTube that, by the way, how would he even fucking know about? Come on, guys. And then you want to talk about losing credibility. Okay. NB said that she had 3 kids and was married. She said that all the time in chats and shit. Now we know she's got 1 kid. She's single. Okay. She doesn't live in Florida. She doesn't live anywhere like that. She lives in Patchogue, fucking Long Island. All right. Everything she said was a lie about herself. MRE, same thing. Everything he told you about himself is a lie. He said he never been arrested. Lie. Said he's never been to jail. Then he said he did 2 weeks. Said he never held a gun. Then he got caught with an arsenal. Said he hates rats. Now we find out he's a rat. Angel spent her whole life saying she's a Gotti. We now have proof that she's not. All the proof in the world. You guys on that side want to talk about people losing credibility? And I didn't even go over everything. There's a lot more. What are you talking about? What do you mean? Even if Jimmy did lie and have a photo. First of all, if any of you believe that Jimmy expected you to believe that that was a real fucking prison picture, when you visit somebody in prison, that's not the background that's going to be in the picture, okay? Not to mention, you can tell that the people were put together for the sake of the picture, not to mention that Jimmy told Gunsmoke beforehand, I want you to make this picture so I can trigger people. I'm going to get them real pissed off. Okay, and but even if you're right, even if Jimmy tried to deceive you with that picture and told a lie. So what do you got on us? 1? How many we got on you? We proved Angel Gotti's whole life is a lie. We proved everything NB ever told you is a lie. We proved everything MRE ever told you is a lie. We proved that MRE not only doesn't hate rats, but is one. Guys, we're kicking the living shit out of you. Bad week for us. You think that affected me last night in a negative way? You don't understand what I've been telling you? That my whole goal here is to expose Angel for what she is and show you that she's a lying, fucking, whining, bitchy little brat. And that's exactly what happened last night. She did the job for me. And then afterwards, I got a phenomenal show out of it. And I made about $400. Not to mention, now I have the video from the interview last night to chop up and use, which I also did. And it was proven last night that everything I've told you about Angel is true. She is a butthurt, whiny little snowflake who anytime her fucking feelings will hurt or get hurt, she lashes out. And she'll even involve her friends, take advantage of friendships. Look, Gunsmoke made that video last night with the transcript of the phone call. Okay, look at that transcript and look at what William DeMeo said. Angel said to him, do you really want to be in the middle of this? That was a threat, number 1. Number 2, he wasn't in the middle of it. Either was Peter. They had nothing to do with Angel. Nothing. Or William. It was me and Peter. But guess what? Now she put them in the middle of it. Now I'm going to go hard against fucking William DeMeo. He's going to have a critic he never imagined he'd have. Talking about everything from how fucking bad his acting is to what a spineless little fucking worm he is for what he did last night. You involved your friends. You put them in the middle, stupid. Not me. Not me. Peter Gaudio was doing an interview. That's it. Had nothing to do with you. Had nothing to do with anything. And then there was an ex-porn star on there because she's 10 times more famous than he fucking is. Okay, and she was, lit, kind of talking, during the interview, answering my questions, sort of. And then you have William DeMeo call this fucking guy who's oblivious to anything that goes on YouTube. And you force William to force him to end the interview. And it was caught on tape on speakerphone. I couldn't have asked for a greater gift. Are you fucking kidding me? We got William DeMeo saying, Angel Gotti called me, jumped on me, threatened me. Do you really want to be in the middle of this? We got William DeMeo saying that now. Are you fucking kidding me? This is the greatest thing that's happened to me in the history of MobTube. Well, with the exception of, the exposure of those 2 scumbags you're friends with, Emery and NB. I mean, this is fucking phenomenal. That interview resulted in more benefits for me than any interview I've ever done. It was more beneficial to me than any interview I've ever done. And it really has nothing to do with the interview. The interview was terrible. Okay, they couldn't have been more disrespectful doing an interview from a fucking car. You know what I mean? They couldn't have been more disrespectful about the way they handled that and more unprofessional. Okay, but it resulted, it turned out to be more beneficial to me than any other interview I've ever done. Thank you, Angel. And if you didn't pull that stunt, it would have been a 10-minute interview with a guy nobody's ever heard of, and maybe a 10-minute interview with a drunk ex-porn star. It would have meant nothing, but you made something out of it. You shot yourself in the foot, you stupid ass. I never saw something backfire on a person the way that did. Holy shit, what a monumental failure, Angel. You really are a fuck up. No wonder why your dad didn't like you. Jesus Christ. Hold on. Chicago Race Engines, $5. I left a message saying FBS must have bothered you enough to prompt a call. Deleted in about 3 minutes. Oh, of course. Of course. In Gotti 2, John builds a wall around the prison. Let's see. Jimmy has all these clowns triggered. Of course he does. Of course he does. Let me see something. All right. FBS, you should work for the National Enquirer. Angel's more related to the Waltons than the Gottis. Yeah. The rumor is that Tommy Karate, well, I'll hush. Okay. Oh, yeah, I know the rumor. I know. Yes, FBS YouTube gold yesterday. LOL. That's going to go down in history, in MobTube history, as one of the best moments of all time. Of all time. I mean, it was perfect. Like, all the stars aligned for me last night. Everything. You took what would have been an irrelevant, pointless fucking interview with two relatively unknown people. Hands down, the least famous people I've ever interviewed. Okay. It would have been nothing. It was really something extra. I mean, John got the thing for me, so I was like, all right, I'll interview him. But I mean, you know, who really cares about that guy? So, you know, I was going to do the interview, but it would have been nothing. It would have resulted in nothing. Angel wouldn't have been affected by that. Nobody would have said, oh my God, he got somebody from Gravesend. I mean, nobody would have cared. It would have been you know, it wouldn't have mattered. It would have, today, nobody would be talking about that interview last night, unless Jasmine did something wild. Who knows? She just might have. Okay. It would have just gone down as another interview and probably the worst I've ever done. And not because of me, because of them. But you turned it into something very special for me. I've been smiling ear to ear since last fucking night. Emory was going in chats today confirming it was Angel. Yeah, well, he didn't even need to do that. We heard William DeMeo say it. You know what I mean? But Emory, to him, this is a win. Like, oh, she stopped his interview. What interview? Who cares? Peter and fucking Jasmine. So what? She stopped the interview and made it so that I could then restart a new stream, make a bunch of fucking money, laugh, and make a fucking fool out of her and William and collateral damage Peter. I mean, come on. It was, and MRE sees this as a win. That's why he's going around confirming it. He takes credit for it like it was a hit. And listen, you think I didn't know that was going to happen? I could have done that interview pre-recorded and just dropped it. She would have never known until it was over. But I didn't care enough, honestly. Now, if I thought she could have affected the Robert Eiler interview or the Vincent Piazza interview, and she did, I'd go insane. Or I would have just pre-recorded it anyway, just so she couldn't possibly pull anything off. But I don't give a fuck about that interview last night. You think I care? The only reason I even had interest in Jasmine is because I know it's something different. People would be interested to hear from an ex-porn star. Plus, I'm a fucking huge Stern fan. And she was on this show 19 fucking times on Howard Stern. Other than that, you think I give a fuck? You think I care? Only a fucking moron like MRE would think that's a win. Just like he's so fucking stupid, he can't even spell. The other day when he did that show about Shanna and he said Piggy something women addition, I thought he meant to spell addiction because he spelled it ADDITION. Bro, that's not how you spell addition in that context. It's EDITION. That's how you would spell it, you fucking moron. But he don't even, I told you, you guys think he's smart because he knows about history? Look at his Facebook pages. He's barely fucking literate. He's barely literate. He's a fucking, he's a stew nod. He knows nothing. He knows about Roman history and shit. Ooh. I mean, he has no common sense. He's not book smart in any fucking way. He certainly isn't street smart. The fucking dumbbell as a felon, took pictures of himself with guns all over Facebook and then got caught. Of course he got caught. He's not book smart. He's not street smart. He has no common sense. He's a fucking moron. But he's a stupid person, smart guy. Okay, that's really the truth. Kind of like Trump. Okay, you look at MRE. If you're dumb, to you, he's smart. You know what I'm saying? If you're smart though, you know goddamn well he's an idiot. He doesn't, it's a miracle he's gotten this far in life, honestly. So I listen. Tommy Karate takes pictures with chomos. I don't know about that, but I know that Convict Inc. voluntarily sat with chomos. Okay, that to me that makes him as good as being one himself. He might as well be one. And this guy is another one, Robert Rosso. Jesus Christ, fucking loser. Can't even keep yourself clean and fucking sober after all those years in fucking prison. You can't do that. All that time away, like. And now you're on here to clout chasing, trying to build a name off of Jimmy and us. Bro, who cares about you? The only time anybody watches your videos is when you're talking about us, which is why you keep doing it. I don't believe you had that kind of friendship with Tommy Reynolds. I know you lied about the Jimmy story, both of them. Okay. You even admitted to lying about one, and the other one, I just called you out. There's no way Tommy Reynolds was in the back seat that night. He was. Okay. So there's no way. He said to you, the guys in the back seat were laughing. Plus, I got you to admit that he never said Jimmy. He said the guys in the back seat, which is hilarious because he was in the back seat with Mikey Amin. Okay, so I discredited you in 2 minutes on Lee Cole's show and made a fool out of you. And you bowed down to me. Let's be honest. Okay, I destroyed you on that show. I got you to say that you voluntarily sat with chomos. I mean, why do you think I don't go hard at you after that? I won already. What's the fucking point? You know what I mean? But you go in Tony Soflo's show so you can get attention today in his chat. So then you can go start a live stream and maybe actually get some viewers. But bro, we're going to make a fool of you from here on out. I don't think you realize it. Prove to us that Tommy Karate called you the other day and told you that. Prove it to us. Prove to us that Tommy Karate said he never knew Jimmy. Prove it. No, but see, the other side will believe it because they want to. It's like I said, just like they don't want to believe MRE's a white supremacist, so they don't. They don't want to believe he's a rat, so they don't. They don't want to believe Angel's not a Gotti, so they don't. But when they do want to believe something, they don't care if they know it's bullshit. Just like politics. Okay. So, Robert Rosso says Tommy Karate called him and said he didn't even know Jimmy and Jimmy's a liar. And they're like, it's got to be true. It's about Jimmy. Yeah, okay, sure. That's her dad, FBS. I'm a fan, but they look alike. Plus, her son looks like Senior. Canny. Kool-Aid drinker. She was born to another man. Okay, when her mother was married to that other man, she was born with a different last name. Her mother and father didn't get married until 4 years. Her so-called mother and father didn't get married until 4 years after she was born. She is not his daughter. Everybody has known that. Talk to people in Howard Beach. She does not look anything like him. And to be honest, I never really looked at her son. I couldn't care less. But no, she doesn't. You guys who say she looks like John Gotti, you must also think NB is hot, right? You're looking through beer goggles or something. You're just seeing what you want to see. Nah. 263 people. Everybody, please hit the like button. Also, donate if you would like. I'd be grateful, very appreciative. Subscribe if you haven't already, and you know the rest. Gravesend is a cheap, poorly filmed show. Angel just destroyed advertising for it. Oh, yeah, Gravesend and William DeMeo has a problem now. Absolutely, yeah. William DeMeo did not have a critic anything like me. Now he does. You wanted to stick your fucking 2 cents in and call your friend on behalf of Angel and tell him to end an interview with me? Okay, William, welcome to MobTube. You're going to be hearing a lot about it in the future. And you have no one but Angel to thank for it. See how she takes advantage of friendships? How she uses people and she orders people to do things? I've been telling you that. FBS Cochran. I was just on the phone with was telling me I should have been a lawyer. William DeMeo is a fanboy. He likes to dress up and act like a good fella. His boss is Angel Gotti. Now, Willie, you look bad, buddy. And he's not even Italian. He's Jewish. He's not Italian. MRE said he never smoked a marijuana cigarette before. You know, right there, he was lying. Who speaks about trees like that? LOL. Yeah, well, and we got the video of him smoking weed at the park or wherever the fuck he is when he's talking about his friend's Nordic blood. Yeah, you know, so he lied about that too. What are you talking about? Yeah, Jimmy, you guys really think you're gonna make something of this Jimmy thing? Has Jimmy lost subs, money? Have I? And even though I have nothing to fucking do with it anyway. But somehow they think whatever Jimmy does, if something happens with him, it's bad for me. Okay, sure. Angel basically shot herself in the foot. Oh, she certainly did. Jasmine St. Clair was very hard on eyes and high as fuck. Yeah, she doesn't look like she used to, that's for sure. John O'Master, maybe last night. And she was talking about Donald Trump like he was Italian. Like, Jesus Christ. This is the kind of voters. Oh, my God. You thought he was Italian when you voted for him. Oh, okay. The fuck was she talking about? John O'Master, maybe last night was Angel hitting a bottom. Uncle Gene and John Jr. will lead a family intervention to get Angel off YT. William DeMeo is very tight, and John Jr. and Peter is an actor in Witsec Mafia. He's very tight with John Jr. and Peter is an actor. Oh, is Peter an actor in Witsec Mafia? Oh, no wonder why he got scared last night. Okay, I know William is tight with John Jr. Yeah, I figured. That's what it's about. It's not about Angel. But we're going to talk about I want to go through some scenarios today. Let's see how the show goes. I might not stay on long. Yeah, I might not stay on long. But I want to talk about some scenarios as to how, what things that could have happened that would have made it so that, would have almost changed the future so that Angel, the whiny brat bitch, wouldn't be on here, yentering it up with the other cast members of The View and bitching to actors while I'm interviewing them, shit like that. I blame it on the tainted water. I blame it on the tainted water and Nettie Sorelli. No offense, Jimmy. but I blame it on Nettie Sorelli. It's either her fault or it's the Tainted Waters' fault. Okay? These are the two scenarios I came up with. There's other ones too, like what if Shorty Spiro would have killed Sammy the Bull, things like that. But if Nettie Sorelli never went on vacation, John Gotti would have never got caught on those tapes. He would have never went to Marion. He would have never drank the tainted water. He would have never got throat cancer. He'd still be alive, and his whiny bitch stepdaughter wouldn't be on YouTube right now. I take a bow, okay? Also, let's see some other scenarios. If Sammy the Bull would have been killed, say by Castellano for the Frank Fiala hit, or by Spiro in the 70s, right? John Gotti would have never been caught on those tapes talking about him. He would have never gone to Marion. He would have never drank the tainted water. He'd still be alive, and his whiny bitch stepdaughter wouldn't fucking be on YouTube right now doing what she's doing. These are some of the scenarios I came up with. I'm going to blame the tainted water because that's what killed John Gotti. That goddamn fucking water. What if he would have went to Terry Hutt or somewhere else? Why did it have to be Marion? Why couldn't we have kept that man alive so we could keep his whiny bitch stepdaughter off of YouTube? Because if he was alive, holy shit, like I said, I think he would have killed her, Victoria, and John Jr., considering the things they've done since he died to smear that fucking name. Bunch of disgrazias, all of them. The Gotti's finance Gravesend. How else could Angel call him sounding like she's Griselda Blanco? Yeah, I know. Maybe they do. Maybe they do. Not Angel, though. She's got no money. Major, major, major tax problems. Major. For a couple of decades now. Okay. Gravesend looks like China now. Everyone who claims to love it left. Yeah, that's how Bensonhurst looks, too. She was going to add them to the lawsuit. She's half a New York in it now. Oh, she has half of New York in it? Yeah. Pay $8 GoFundMe to buy NB Kids stuff. Oh, my God. William DeMeo plays the bagel boy in mafia movies. Yeah, listen, I told you, man, in the very beginning, I interviewed an actor who's very close with Angel. Very. And he hates that motherfucker. You know what I mean? And I mentioned to him that Angel wants me to interview William DeMeo, which I had no desire to do. William DeMeo is like, well, first of all, he's one of the worst actors alive. He's not even Italian. Okay. And that show sucks. So I was like, all right, I guess, I talked to him about it. I said, what do you think? Angel wants me. And he was like, bro, it's up to you. It's your show, but I'd rather you didn't. I did your show, and that dude is a fucking asshole and things like that, So, but she didn't care. She didn't care. I told her that this person she's close to really didn't want me to interview William DeMeo, but she wanted to get me interviews to somehow make Lee Cole look bad or something. I mean, that's the kind of spiteful animal she is. She really is. What a fucking terrible human being. My God. Why didn't she drink that tainted water like on a visit or something? You know what I mean? Why not? Fuck. Tainted water got the wrong Gotti. It's not fair. Lee Cole, the Third and Danny Trio podcast. P.S. Hello, people. DeMeo and NB noses are twins. Hold on, let me do some. Jimmy Sorelli's going to come on. He might be mad at me. All Angel did was humiliate herself. Oh, absolutely. That interview interruption reminded me of Al Michaels breaking in with the news of OJ. Let me go through some shit here. I don't want to miss any. Mr. H, $5. I had to miss the last few lives, but caught all the replays. I bet FPS hopes Angel tries to F him over more often. Good for the old bank balance. Yeah. Ryan Morrison, $1.99 super sticker. Thank you, Ryan. Yeah, I made out last night. I appreciate that, Angel. You might as well have donated to me yourself, you fucking dummy. Let me see. All right, let me drop this link for Jimmy Sorelli. Jimmy, make sure when you come on, bro, make sure your YouTube is off, all right? Let me use my earbuds. I finally figured it out. I did have them connected the whole time. Every time I tried to use my earbuds, you got to go in StreamYard and switch the output to your earbuds rather than the computer speakers. Oh, shit. You know what? I think I got to use the fucking... I don't like these. I'm going to return them. Every time I'm forced to buy an Apple product, I want to throw up. Gotta bring these motherfuckers back. I only bought them because Gunsmoke told me my other ones aren't compatible. He was wrong. But I still love you, bro. Bluetooth, AirPods connected. Now let me go in StreamYard. Hang on, Jimmy Sorelli. Give me a second. Make sure your YouTube is off, sir. What do I got to do? Settings, audio, speaker, AirPods. Nice. Jimmy Sorelli, what's up, bro?
Hey, look, it's my fault. It's my fault. I told my aunt, go to Florida, have a vacation. Blame it on me. Look, I got the noose over here. I'm ready to hang myself. I mean, I'm guilty, Chris. Guilty as charged.
Listen, I had to come up with some scenarios.
Dying over here.
Yeah, well, I'm sure. Nice shirt, by the way. What if your great aunt, Nettie Sorelli, what if she never went to Florida? Was it Florida or Vegas? I thought it was Vegas.
Vegas, right, Vegas.
Vegas, yeah. What if she had never gone to Vegas and the feds couldn't have wiretapped that apartment and John Gotti would have never gotten caught on tape? We wouldn't be dealing with Angel Gotti's bullshit today.
I'd be the underboss right now, and my sister would be giving me insulin shots like they did in Godfather 3.
There's a good scenario also. Oh, shit. What do you think about this? What do you think about Angel disrupting my interview?
I came on late last night, and Miss Can't Be Wrong filled me in. What exactly happened? She called. Who is this William DeMeo? He's not Roy's son, right?
No, hell no. He's this fucking Jewish actor who pretends to be Italian.
An Italian last name. Okay.
Yeah, and he you've probably seen him. If I showed you a picture, you'd know who he is. But he's like the star of Gravesend. It's his show, right? So last night I'm interviewing, and he is also friends with Angel. Last night I'm interviewing another actor from Gravesend and a porn star. Okay, she sees this, throws a bitch fit, calls William DeMeo, and has him call the guy I'm interviewing during the interview to end the interview.
When is she going to grow up? I mean, really? She needs to realize something. What is she, 60 years old? She's a grandmother. I mean,
61.
61 years old.
Yeah.
And she acts like she's still in high school. Really?
Yeah. You believe this shit? She spends her days on YouTube whining and bitching like a fucking baby.
Because she probably has nothing better to do after her soap operas are over. And, she takes out a little pen and piece of paper and writes down, these ideas.
Her grievances.
Yeah.
All the shit she's pissed off about. Yeah. Bro, unreal, man. If I'm doing that at 61 years old, just end me. Okay. I'm asking you, Jimmy, if you see me at 61 years old on YouTube doing this, please kill me.
Well, when you're 61, I'm 81. So, I already had the cane all set for myself. The wheelchairs parked around the corner,
You're already.
I got the chess. I got the chess games and Parcheesi and all that stuff. So, look, I'm ready. I'm ready for the retirement home.
I feel you.
Hold on top, I got a nice tan, whatever. Got my reading glasses on.
You look good, Jimmy. You look good.
I actually fell in the oven, but
You fell in the oven?
Fell in the oven. That's why I got tan, yeah. I was making a pizza for MRE. He came over, He goes, look, Jimmy, I'll give you these Hitler autograph pictures if you make me a pizza. I said, fine. As I was bending over, he kicked me in the ass and threw me in the oven. Because that's what he's used to.
Yeah. Did you put
third right?
Did you put extra cheese on it because he's a rat?
Well, yeah, He also wanted Venus Schnitzel, but I don't know how to make it.
Of course he did. Yeah. Was he saluting Hitler at the time that you were making the pizza?
Well, he left his boots outside. Man, these things are the always look at things you want to see. And his arm was like this. He couldn't put his arm down.
Yeah. Well, I think it's permanently stuck in that position. Yeah. Oh God. So what are you up to today, Jimmy?
Sunday and Mondays are my day off. This and that. Pick up my wife and son. They came back from vacation. Good. Stuck in this rainstorm over here, and I'm just getting ready for tomorrow.
Gotcha.
Got my cortisone shot in my left arm. I'm raring to go.
Good. Let's see. Joey Electric. Joey Electric. Angel looks terrible in her recent pictures. Good thing she has her webcam turned off. Well, she has it turned off for that reason. So Angel is not Gotti's daughter. Is this true? Yes, this is true. She is not. She is his stepdaughter. Her mother, Victoria, was married to another man when Angel was born. And she didn't marry John Gotti until 4 years after Angel was born. And Angel was born with the last name Rickard, not Gotti. And it's common knowledge in Howard Beach and everywhere else. Listen, I'm not going to say who, but somebody, if I told you guys, you'd be shocked. Okay. Somebody reached out to me through another content creator, somebody who is very, very close with the Gotti family, sent me a message through another content creator to tell me that, he obviously can't talk about this stuff.
Sure.
But it is all true. And it's been known, for a long, long time that she is not his daughter. So she's not. And he called her a rat on a prison tape. And those tapes were used in Peter Gotti's racketeering trial, by the way.
The nephew.
No, Peter, John Gotti's brother.
Oh, he went to he was indicted. You're talking about the brother. I'm thinking of the nephew that just got arrested for selling pills, whatever it was.
No, he's in prison already.
He's in prison.
No, I'm talking about Peter Gotti, the goofy looking motherfucker that was acting boss for a while. Yeah,
the one who he recently died.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Well, Chris, what I don't understand is her father, may rest in peace. If he was still alive, he would never allow her stepdaughter to hook up with this jerk off. Is what he is. She gets in contact with me. She wanted me to come on months ago and talk about, Gravano and this and that. And because I think he mentioned my father's uncle in one of his shows. So she wanted, my opinion. I went on 15, 20 minutes. But all of a sudden this idiot comes on MRE and she bounces me. And everybody's commenting her, you bounced Jimmy Sorelli, this and that. And I go back on and wait, and she paid no mind to it. But, she contacted me. I didn't contact her. And I'm sitting there like with my hands in my pants. I'm like, what the hell did this happen?
Well, I'll tell you the truth, Jimmy, and I can prove this. I never told you this. I have a text message from her about that. I asked her, when you were mad that night, I asked her why she kicked you off the show. She said she got tired of you repeating yourself. She just wanted to get rid of you. I have the text message.
What was I repeating myself?
I don't know. She said you just kept repeating
questions.
She said you just kept repeating the same thing, so she kicked you off. Yep.
She asked me about the apartment and how the whole thing happened, and then I forget what else she asked me. And as I was explaining it, he comes on, and she wanted me on for about 20, 25 minutes, and that was it. I said, because I had something to do that night. And then all of a sudden, that was it. So I don't know what she's talking about. I mean, I guess go back and watch it, but I'm like, she contacted me in the afternoon. You want me to come on? Come on. She asked me about my sister. I says, no, Marie's got things going on in Florida, this and that. She was just getting things situated. So I said, it'll just be me. And I'm like, all right. And then when I spoke to Marie about it, I'm like, did Angel Gotti try to? She says, no. I said, well, she contacted me. I'm on for about 15, maybe 20 minutes the most, and she bounces me off some idiot with a. I don't even know who he was, Chris, at that time.
Yeah, I know.
I says, Marie, who is this guy? He's got a skeleton with the Italian flag. She says, oh. She says, I think it's, first she said MTR and whatever. I says, MRE? She goes, yeah. I said, who is he? He goes, Jimmy, I don't know. He doesn't show his face. I said he was rude. He was, I mean, give me another 5 minutes. You want to come on and talk about whatever? Go ahead. But repeating myself, I was just answering her questions. I was shocked that she got in contact. I think she got in contact with me through Instagram. This and that. I'm like, okay, whatever.
She's a nasty woman, bro. She's a nasty woman.
She
when MRE comes on, I'll tell you why she did that night. When MRE comes on, it's all about MRE.
Oh,
okay, you were in the way of that, so she had to get rid of you. You know what I mean? She's obsessed. She's in love.
I went from the picture that you and I have right now to a little thing. You could barely see my glasses, and I'm like, what the hell is going on? And I'm like, you're asking me, and she's like, oh, then she starts off, oh, Jimmy's father and my father go back over 20 years. Jimmy's father used to run the crap game for my father. They were good friends. And these things she knew without even me telling her this and that. And I said, when your father was away, I think for the first or second year, he either sent my father a birthday card or a Happy New Year. I says, I had it in the apartment. The idiot that rented the apartment threw it away. My wife and I seen it. It was from the prison in Marion, Illinois. So she was talking about all these things. So like, what was I repeating?
Who knows, bro? Who knows?
I think she's sniffing Gorilla Glue or something. I mean,
yeah, what it's really about is that MRE came on and it becomes his show once he comes on. Bulls and Bears. Let me sum it up for you real quick, Bulls and Bears. I exposed MRE to be a white supremacist, and that pissed Angel off. Also, I talk the truth about gangsters, and I say that they're really bad guys, including her stepfather. And that drives her fucking crazy. So that's her problem with me, Bulls and Bears. Scott McDonald said Jimmy C is always a gentleman. Yeah, he is. Absolutely.
Thank you.
Yeah, you're a good dude, Jimmy. You're a good dude. And listen, this is what she does. You saw her do it last night. She mistreats her friends. She called this fucking guy. William DeMeo was probably off standing in front of Lenny's Pizza doing a photo shoot, trying to act Italian or something. He was probably very busy with that. And Angel called him and said, my father, do you know that one of your cast members is on Fat Bald-Sicilian show? Do you know he speaks badly of me? I want him off that show right now. You call Peter and you tell him my father will come back from the grave and kill him. She will kill him if he doesn't get off that show right now. And that was it.
Wait, you mentioned Lenny's Pizza. He didn't have a white suit and a paint can on the side, did he? This guy, did he?
Probably, yeah. It's acting like Travolta, yeah.
Yeah, the famous Lenny's Pizza from Saturday Night Fever. Okay.
Yeah, he had two slices, one on top of the other.
Two. Give me two.
Yeah. He was strutting down the street to Staying Alive. The Bee Gees was playing. Yeah, that's what. Fucking William DeMeo's a cartoon character, bro. He is.
I mean, I got so many stories of her father. May he rest in peace. My father, this and that. I'll tell you a quick story. I was playing softball. We had a softball team at the Carpenters Union where I worked, right after work. We used to play in 22nd Street Park off of 2nd Avenue. My friend left his keys in my friend's car, who lived in the neighborhood, but he moved. But he went to go down there to see his mom. He comes over to me. He says, Vinny, can you take me down to Mulberry Street? My keys are in his bag. I say, John, we're in the middle. He goes, we're getting killed anyway. We get in the cab. We go down there. I'm on Mulberry, right by the Ravenite. This was way after I moved back to Long Island. Every black car that he's seen, this guy, John, he's yelling this and that. Thought it was my friend Rego. This and that. Now, Gotti had his black Mercedes parked on the curb on the, like a couple cars down from the Ravenite. He starts looking in the window, this guy, John. All of a sudden, he comes out of the Ravenite. He's ready to go home. So now I'm like, John, he turns around and he sees John Gotti Sr. and he goes, he goes, what's the matter, son? He says, no, he goes, my keys were playing. He says, no. He looked at me, John Sr., and he just winked. He knew who my father was, and I looked like my father, so he knew who I was. I wasn't trying. Nobody was trying to break in the man's car or plant a bug or something. He got a kick out of it, and then he got in his Mercedes and he left. So I says, John, are you stupid? He goes, well, I didn't know whose car it was. I says, I understand it, but you look at it in every black car. Finally, my friend came down the block and he got his keys. I mean, so those are one of the things that I remember when I was, still not living down there, but going around there from time to time. I mean, he was like, again, he was a nice guy. He used to walk the neighborhood. He looked like a movie star. If you needed rent, he'd give it to you one time, that type of thing. So whatever she's saying that I repeat, what did I eat peppers or something? Whatever. I mean, this girl, I don't know what got into her, but I seen pictures of this MRE. What is he? 4'9"? Oh, not 4 foot. He's 4'11", whatever. He's a midget.
He's a tiny guy.
And he's heavy and this and that. He's
huge.
He's a bit of a momo.
Yeah.
And she said that if it was 20 years earlier, she would go to Rhode Island and date him. I've seen pictures of her when she was in her teenage. She wasn't a bad-looking girl, but she would go for something like that. What is she thinking? I'm dumbfounded, Chris.
And she has a husband somewhere in a bed with Parkinson's who she ignores.
Oh, she still is married.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Because I know her first husband, he died, right?
Yeah. And then she had a second husband, and now this is her third.
Third husband.
Yep.
And she's hooking up with a meatball like him.
Yeah.
I haven't gone on her podcast since that time. Marie doesn't even bring her up. I don't even want to talk. She just, I don't know. Maybe she's getting Parkinson's herself. Who knows?
I don't know, bro. I don't know. It's a puzzle.
Repeating things. Then she should have never contacted me that afternoon and asked me, to talk about Gravano, this and that. You want to find out about Gravano? I understand she knows Karen Gravano. Get in contact with the girl. There's ways of doing it and find out what he was talking about. Because me, I could, as long as he does not mention my father, but my father knew him. I could care less what the guy does. He's getting his own television show, Salvatore, and this and that. More power to you.
Yeah.
Well, he wears these stupid fucking pea caps. I mean, whatever. I mean, guy's making millions. You at least buy a better looking hat.
He's making a lot of fucking money, bro.
Yeah. I'll get him one day. I'll get on the show, and I'm going to say, look, you need to get your story. That's what it is. He got the story incorrect about what happened. And that's why she contacted me. For when we did the show with Marie, with you, when you first had me on. That's what she wanted to know, Angel. And I was telling her the story. So I don't know where he got his version of it, this and that, but this is what was told to me by my aunt the day my grandmother's being buried. And it came from the horse's mouth. Now, if she does not know what happened in her own apartment, I mean, who else would know? You know? Yes, that now I remember this and that. But I'm like, whatever. I mean, what's next? What's next?
Who the fuck knows, bro? She's full of surprises. Listen, we have 313 people right now. Do me a favor, guys. Show me some love. Throw me some donations, okay? I'm working hard. I'm entertaining you guys. Okay, hit the like button as well. Subscribe, and hit the notification bell.
Mm-hmm.
Justice for Favara. That's right.
Let's get that cash register ringing over here.
Hell yeah. That's what it's about.
So how was your weekend?
Good, great. Especially last night made it way better. It was already a good weekend. Last night, bro, you got to watch it and you'll see. It was
I'll go back and watch it.
Yeah, it was like Angel gave me an early birthday present. You know what I mean? It was beautiful. I got a great show out of it. I made some fucking money. You know what I'm saying? Ryan Morrison, 349 super sticker.
You have two birthdays because YouTube had your birthday on a couple of weeks ago. So now,
it's so funny, bro, because when I made my Facebook, right, I didn't want to put my real birth date at the time. You know what I mean? So I put June 20th. So one day I wake up and I got all these Facebook messages from Billy Catolo Jr. and Kenji Gallo and all these people through Messenger talking about happy birthday, FBS, happy birthday, Chris. And I'm like, what the fuck are they talking about? I didn't realize that I had my birthday set for June 20th. So I had to apologize to everyone. My birthday is actually next month on the 20th.
Yeah, I mean, you told me.
Yeah. So.
I go on Facebook Live. I'm on Facebook, and I see reminder FBS MobTube his birthday today. So Marie sends me a text. Says, make sure you send Chris a birthday message. I says, yeah. I said, it's his birthday. And then I think a day later, you get back to me. He's like, thanks, Jimmy, but it's not really my birthday.
Yeah, I had to tell everybody. I was like, thank you so much, guys. I feel so bad, but it's not my birthday. You know what I mean?
I had to call MRE. He was going to FedEx a cake to you, and I had to stop him. He was in his car. He even had a couple of pies. I heard. And the other clown, NB, whatever her name is, and Josie and Angel Gotti was going to pop out of the cake also for you. That would have been a sight to see.
That would have been a big ass cake. Mustache Pete, thank you very much, bro. I know, man. I know. They can't. They try hard, but yes, we punch back, bro. We're destroying them. I want to thank Shinebox. Sent $20 for a wild night, and $25. Thank you very much. Thank you, both you guys. I appreciate it.
It's like the gang that couldn't shoot straight. It's some of her crew. It's like one more of a meatball than the next. I don't understand. But where are you getting these people from? Well, yeah, I don't understand. I mean, what does she go to? Idiots or Us? I mean, I don't understand it. It's hysterical. It's funny.
I know, bro. It's ridiculous. Mikhail one said, couldn't have gone better. No, it couldn't have. Miss Can't Be Wrong said, throw the boss man a few bucks. Thank you, Miss Can't Be Wrong. Red, I sent a happy birthday on Facebook as well. Yeah, that was a big debacle. Steve Cutler, Angel gave FBS an early birthday and Christmas present. Oh, my God, absolutely.
Yeah, we got the reindeer on the roof.
Yeah, everybody, please subscribe to my second channel. All my interviews are up on there now, almost all of them. And I'll be doing some live mob streams and stuff from there, and some good stuff you're going to be interested in. Oh, okay, Edward Everett, I'll check it. Joe Blow 98, Angel was going to pop out of the cake. LOL, Jimmy C is funny as hell. She's a nut job. Yeah.
Thank you.
Those two fat fucks would make a great looking kid.
Oh my God.
Kurt Franz. It's bizarre. It's a special ed class over there. Hell yeah. I'm putting this one up because this is the comment of the day. S. Frank, you got that one, bro. I'm keeping that up for a while.
That's number one. Yeah,
that's beautiful.
I like that.
I love it. Stephen Cordell, $10. Thank you very much, bro. You always come through for me. You're the man. Thank you. Jimmy Calandra, Bath Avenue story. I have a shirt for you and Shanna. Awesome. Thank you, Jimmy. I appreciate it. You probably
Jimmy,
still have my address, but
if he could see it, is he still in Vegas?
Nah, I think he came back last night.
I hope he wants some money.
Yeah, fucking Vegas, man. I've never been, bro, but I gotta go there someday.
Oh, that's great. I've been there with my company I was working for a couple times.
Yeah, next month, me and Shanna are going to be taking a trip for a few days, not to Vegas, but somewhere else. I'll talk about it, when it comes closer to that date. But I'm looking forward to that.
Yeah, I can't take vacation. I just started.
Yeah, true. Scott McDonald. All right, bro. Have a good night, man. I'll see you soon. Yeah, we're lucky because Shanna gets to make her own schedule. She works whenever she wants. You know what I mean? She can make her schedule a week at a time, a month at a time. It's beautiful. Jimmy Calandra, Bath Avenue story said, nice shirt, Jimmy. Yeah.
Now, if he comments on my hair, then him and I are going to have a problem. I got to get some of me boys, going down to Bath Avenue, have a bit of a rumble,
I want Jimmy's head of hair.
The Wanderers last night, I'm in the mood.
I want Jimmy's head of hair. That's all I want.
Doesn't he have some head of hair, that Jimmy?
And it's a
Maybe.
bitch too, because let me tell you, everybody, including my brother who's older than me, every man in my family. I saw my dad 10 years ago or so. He was what, 60, shit, I'm gonna say 63, 64 at the time. Full fucking thick head of hair. Every man in my family. Most likely I did this to myself with a premature aging due to drug and alcohol abuse. But
No, but you would
it's a
find it.
bitch.
It's not really. I got the same hairline as my father. My father had the St. Anthony's for years, and towards the end, he still had a little bit of hair. But it was my mother's father, Harold. He had a full head of hair. I had up till the day he died. I never met him, so I was always told that your mother's father, that you take after the hair, with the hairline and stuff.
See, that's what I think happened. I think my brothers got my father's side, the full head of hair, and I got my mother's side because on my father's side, every man in the family grew old with a full fucking head of hair.
Yeah, I mean, my father's three brothers all had hair. The second youngest just recently died a couple of weeks ago, and the picture I just seen, he had a full head of hair. But my father was the only one who had the St. Anthony's on top. His older brother John had the full head of hair. His younger brother Bobby had a full head of hair. I mean, what are you gonna do? It falls out. It falls out. What are you gonna do?
Yeah. Well, the funny thing is, I shaved it most of the time anyway. I always liked the way I looked with a bald head, so I'd let my hair grow like during the winter and shit. And then when summer came around, I would just shave it again. Anyway, that's how I didn't even know I was going bald, Jimmy. I went to jail. Okay. And I didn't want to, back then, I didn't shave my head with razors. I only used electric clippers. So when I went to jail last time, I was like, fuck it. I just got to let it grow. And when it started growing in, I'm like, oh shit. I still got hair on the top even now.
Yeah, I can see
it's very, it's very, very thin. You know what I mean? And I was like, oh my God. I didn't even realize I was going fucking bald. I had no idea.
I drove my father crazy when I first moved in with him because I was living on Long Island. I had hair past my shoulder. He made me cut it. I tried to tuck it in, put a rubber band. He didn't go for that. He did not go for that. He said, I'm not going to have any hippies living in my house. I said, what are you going to do? Okay.
Yeah.
Now it's gray. It's gone and whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, that's the way it happens. Alligator. Listen, yeah, I'm absolutely responsible for my behavior, and she's responsible for hers. So listen, woman, man, I don't give a fuck. Senior citizen, young person, doesn't matter. If you disrespect me, I disrespect you. You know what I was raised to do, Alligator? I was raised to stand up for myself, always, no matter what. No matter what. And you don't earn respect in my world, according to me, you don't earn respect just by your gender or your age or no matter what. You don't just automatically get respect. That's not the way I see things. You get what you give. You give me respect, I give you respect. That's it. So I know you're being a smart ass, but no, what I'm doing is not wrong. What I'm doing is being a man and standing up for myself. And no, you don't even let a woman step all over you. Nobody, ever. Okay? That's the way I see it.
I don't tolerate it. I put a stop to that a long, long time ago. I don't care if I get my ass kicked. That's it. I put a stick in the ground and I said, that's it. No more. I put up with it. This guy that's training me at work, he's 11 years younger than me. So now he gives me he runs his mouth, but he doesn't say to me, but I'm going to take care of this tomorrow. I'm going to have a hard talk with him. Nice. Listen, I'm going to tell him, look, I've been hearing things. If you got something to say, tell me to my face. I can't correct it if I don't know what's broken. That's it.
Yeah.
Like the job I'm doing, it's a little more physical, but I enjoy it. I enjoy getting up. I like going, this and that. I'm doing something my father did. He was a trucker, and I'm not a trucker yet, but I'm still in training. And I enjoy it, Chris. We're on the road. We deliver, and, we go to our next stop. And at the end of the day, when the truck is empty, we're done.
That's great, man. I'm glad
Don't
you
start
like
running
it.
your mouth and start saying this and that. Oh, he can only lift with one arm. I said from the get-go, I got a bad left shoulder, this and that. I do everything. But the the job gets done. I lift up the packages. I'm the oldest guy there. I don't give any excuses. And if I can't lift it up, I say, look, I need help,
Yeah.
But I'm the oldest one there. I'm 11. Another guy I'm 15 years older than with. The other guy I'm over 20 years old. I mean, show a little respect. The other two guys do. This one doesn't. So.
Yeah, there's always one, bro.
Yeah.
Always one of them.
Always one.
Yeah. Rob D, FBS, what's up with the Don Pepe contact? I'm sorry. Nothing. Me and John are friends. I love John DeLuca. He's a great guy. He owns a great restaurant. He got me that interview, and he's not happy about what happened last night. He is not fucking happy. And he's no fan of Angels either. So that just made it worse. And this question about Fabrizio, Bulls and Bears, come on, bro. Fabrizio's a made guy, right? I mean, yes. Hold
I
on.
heard he's getting out soon.
Fabrizio, he's got about 8 years.
Oh, it's 8. I didn't reduce it. Or is that the other one? That's Tommy Reynolds? They reduced his sentence.
Yeah, they reduced his sentence, but it's 2031 now, so it's not it's not like he's getting out soon. Years. He's still got a stretch. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, here come the moral pleas from the MRE camp. That's right. Well, listen, I'm gonna get going, Jimmy. So thank you for coming on, bro. I got shit I gotta do.
All right. Well, I got a lot more stories, to tell, and we'll get together. And
yeah, but you're always welcome on this show, Jimmy. You already know.
Thank you very much. Say hi to Shanna, and I'll go back and I'll watch the show, and see.
Yeah, text me. Tell me what you think.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah.
All right, Chris.
All right, I'll talk to you soon, bro.
Be safe. All right, peace out.
All right, peace. All right. I did think you did great interviewing the guy, FBS. You asked good questions and followed up on what he said. Yeah, it was going well, actually. It was, except Jasmine was all fucked up. I hate that shit. I hate people under the influence on camera and all that. I can't stand it. But no, it would have been all right. It would have been short, though, because the guy doesn't have much of a career, let's be honest. Gaetano Bracco, I heard the food is excellent at Don Pep's. I've never been. They don't bring food out on a conveyor belt, LOL. Or they bring the food out on a conveyor belt, LOL. I don't know about that. Let's see. Jimmy Calandra about the Avenue story. I'm a made guy. I'm made by God. That God shit or that made shit holds no weight. I know that's how you feel about it, Jimmy. Rob D, FBS Social Club posting up. Thank you, Rob D. Yeah, I'm out of here, guys. I actually have some stuff that I have to do, and the sooner the better. But listen, I plan on coming on tonight. Common Sense will hopefully join me. He spoke to some people today about MRE's case, and he's going to talk to you about it. Okay. I don't know if he can make it. If not, I'll come on and I'll do something anyway. I'll be back on at 10 tonight. But hopefully Common Sense can join me. I thank you, Jimmy Calandra, Shinebox, Stephen Cordell, everybody who sent a super chat. I appreciate you guys. I love you all. And until next time, salute.